We're on location, and we've been called here because the homeowner is experiencing smoke problems in his main floor fireplace. Now, I have been here and I looked up inside the damper, and I noticed some obvious problems here. This is the house here, and there's the chimney. And when I looked up, somebody did try to install a liner here, but what they did was cut a hole here, and you can see the obvious brickwork. And they put a very small 6-inch flex liner above the damper in the smoke chamber, only about 4 or 5 feet, and then he left the rest of the chimney unlined. So the flue is like an hourglass now, and it's bottling up in the middle with that flex, but the point is it should have been lined from the top all the way down to the smoke chamber with a transition. So we're going to open this up and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, we're back to ground level here. We've set up the scaffold, and as you can see, it's another very unique setup. We've had to slightly go over to the neighbor side here. We've talked to them. He was kind enough to allow us to do that. We set up a platform on the top to start working on, dropping the liner. And I'm going to show you in a minute what we've discovered from the top down. But more importantly, I want to show you what they've done originally in the bottom here. As I previously showed you, you can see that row of brick there. And it had a 6-inch liner with some insulation. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, now, they removed the top 3-4 courses here, the brick that the previous guy installed. You can see the liner here, it's a 6-inch. They threw some insulation there. Absolutely ridiculous. It's not serving any purpose but just bottling up all the smoke. It's got to be a continuous 8-inch liner. And they stopped it just below the eaves trough there, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So there's the very small smoke chamber. We're going to shave this out a little bit and make it more of like a funnel shape to allow the smoke to continue to go up. Just remove some of the insulation there for a sec. I'm going to just take some of this out and show you what it looks like, what they've done. And that's it. They got a little insulation there. So this is going to come out pretty easy. And we're going to go, as I say, show you from the top down what it looks like before we attempt to put this liner in. Well, we will be putting this liner in. It'll be an 8-inch liner. Okay, I'm on top of the scaffold now. We've made our platform here. We're safe, stabilized it across to the roof with the roof ladder. And you can see here that there's 3 flues. None of them have tiles or caps on it, so all the water's running in, as well as no concrete cap. So we're going to correct that by putting in new tiles on all 3 of them, as well as one for the stainless steel liner that we always do in flash. And I'm going to show you what they look like. This is the one where that liner is. You can see down there, where I showed you from the bottom, there's a bit of an offset. They stopped it there. And it's not serving any purpose. It's got to be continuous all the way up to the top here. And that's why he's having a lot of smoke problems and smoke issues. It's too small and it's not continuous. These other ones are not being used. So we're just going to put a tile on top, and we're going to put a concrete cap on this chimney as well to prolong the life of it. Okay, we've taken out that piece of flex and we've installed our 8-inch rigid. You can see the fitting down at the bottom there, just above the smoke chamber. Continues up where that old flex was. The flex actually ended here. Now, if we follow this and you continue up, we had to knock another hole just below the roof because of the offset. And we actually connected 2 elbows to this, twisted it apart, and we're gonna fill along the divider here, clean it up, brick this in. And I'm going to go to the top here now, and I'll show you the top view of what it looks like. Okay, I'm back on top now. You can see the 3 flues. The liner has been installed. It comes continuous from the smoke chamber, as I showed you, all the way up. Give you a view looking down, and hopefully we can see in. Now that's going straight down. We've got the elbow going in between. And we're going to finish this off at the top. Let me get a light in here, maybe that'll help. There we go. You can see the elbow fitting, and you can see right down to the smoke chamber. So this is the way it should have been done. This problem will be solved. And as I stated, we're going to just finish the top off, and we'll show you that when we're done, and we're out of here. Okay, we've got the liner in. We've installed the 2 outside clay tiles, the rain caps. That way there's nothing going to go down, animals, water, debris, any of that kind of stuff. You can see the liner here with the collar top flashing now, and the rain cap. We put in the concrete cap, put some Portland all the way around, and the problem is solved. This fireplace is going to work like a charm now. As well as the chimney being prolonged, the life of it, with this concrete cap and the drip edges.